Once upon a time, in the lush valley of Kijiji, nestled between two great mountains, lived a young orphan girl named Io. She was known throughout the village not for her beauty or strength, but for her voice that could calm storms and make birds perch quietly to listen. But Io had no friends. The other children mocked her for being too quiet and odd, often sitting by herself, humming songs to the stones in the river. What no one knew was that the stones would hum back, only to her. These weren't ordinary stones. They were the singing stones of Kijiji, hidden in the riverbed, only awakened by pure hearts and honest songs. Legend had it that the stones once belonged to Mother Nia, the ancient goddess of harmony, who scattered them after a great betrayal among her children. Every morning before the rooster crowed, Io would go to the river and sing, and the stones would glow faintly, humming soft tunes in return. She kept this secret, knowing no one would believe her. One day, disaster struck. The village river dried up, crops withered, animals fled. The elders sent warriors into the forest, hunters into the hills, and even prayed for rain, but nothing worked. As panic spread, Io approached the elders and softly said, "The river sleeps because it misses its song." They laughed. "What can a little girl do that we strong men cannot?" But the village's oldest woman, Grandmother Sefu, looked closely at Io and saw something in her eyes, something ancient. "Let the child try," she said. With nothing left to lose, the villagers followed Io to the dry riverbed. She sat among the dust and stones, closed her eyes, and sang, not just with her voice, but with her heart. Her song was a lullaby her mother used to hum, full of sorrow, hope, and love. As her voice echoed across the dry valley, a low hum began to rise from beneath the ground. Suddenly, the singing stones lit up, blue, gold, and green. A deep, melodic vibration rippled through the earth. The villagers gasped as water burst forth from the rocks, filling the riverbed, gushing with life once more. The trees shivered, the crops perked, the animals returned, and the villagers stood in awe. From that day on, Io was no longer mocked. She was crowned the voice of the valley, guardian of the singing stones. The villagers learned to listen, not just to sound, but to silence, to humility, and to the voices hidden in the smallest places. And every year, on the day the river returned, they gathered by the banks as Io sang once more, and the stones sang back. Moral: sometimes the quietest voices carry the deepest power. Never underestimate the song of a pure heart.